Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. I hope that you will enjoy part 2 of how we are making dough. Please subscribe, like and comment. So I realized afterwards that I needed to start recording. So what we have in there is flour, and then we have yeast. Try adding half a packet of yeast. I'll show you what the yeast looks like. You should add salt. Add 1 teaspoon of salt and 2 teaspoons of sugar, preferably white sugar, but because I didn't have white sugar, I'm using brown sugar. Add butter, 100 grams of butter. Chop it up and then mix everything together. This is the yeast that I'm using. Mix. Incorporate everything until the point where you feel that it is mostly combined. Also, make sure that your nails are short because you don't want any germs underneath your nails transferring to the dough. So right now we are adding water. Depending on how you want your dough to be, you add as much water as you want. Depending on how you want your dough to be, the form of your dough. So just keep on mixing. Once you first try this out, it might be a bit of a scary experience because you don't know when to stop, what to do, but just keep on mixing everything together. And if it's too sticky, you can always add more more flour. Keep on mixing. Can you see how beautiful that butter is just melting? Oh, also make sure that the water is warm water. I always say the warmer the better, so that heat can help the dough rise faster. Some people prefer to knead their dough for about 10 minutes. It all depends on how well you feel your ingredients have been mixed together. I have no cuts in the video because I want you to see all the bits and pieces of how everything comes together. So this is the most beautiful part, where you keep on kneading. This is what people call kneading, where you knead everything together. As you can see, it's a little bit too sticky for my liking, but I will continue to knead because there are butter pieces that have not been properly incorporated in the mixture. And now I'm just making space so that I can put flour at the bottom to just bring a little bit more form to it, because we are making bread, right? So now I'm just transferring it to the lid, where I have put some flour on the lid. So I do this before I start preparing the bread mixture. So right now what I'm doing is I am just cleaning the bowl, all the stickiness, all the remaining dough that is in the bowl, so that I can make the bowl smooth and clean, so that the mixture looks pretty inside. We're working with representation 2. So right now let's place that aside, bring this back, and then we add some flour. Definitely adding a little bit more than just that little bit that we just put in there. Add some flour, and now we clean it. Can you see how beautiful that is beginning to look? Like a clean bowl. When you remove the dough from your fingers, be sure to just remove the excess dough on top, not like everything that is stuck to your fingers. Grab the mixture and put everything together. If it's too hard, since you are adding that back to the rest of the other dough, if it's too hard, add a little bit of water. And now we just add a bit of flour to the bottom of the bowl, so that nothing sticks to the bowl. Let's just try to incorporate this just a little bit, so that we don't have a complete mess. It's not that difficult, it's really easy, and with practice you become a pro. Let's add that to the bottom. Yes. Now, this is the final, most beautiful part, and we keep on mixing. Remove, as I mentioned, the excess on top of your hands, add it back, and start kneading. Watch the transformation. So you just grab it from the bottom and you put it in the middle. Grab it from the bottom, put it in the middle. See, it's starting to take form. Grab the excess from your hands, add it. Every piece counts. And since the excess is off from my hands, it is much easier to knead the rest of the dough so that it's not continuously sticking to my fingers, which can be quite annoying at first. And I removed it. That's what it looks like. Yes, and the bowl is still clean at the bottom. Let's just take that away, that excess flour, and we put that in. Beautiful. Doesn't that look gorgeous? I'm so passionate about making something from scratch. That's beautiful. So now we need this lid. Let's put that aside. Let's just make some space. Alright, let's clean the lid and let's cook that aside. Great. So now we put the lid on, and then we make sure to wrap the bowl with a cloth to trap the heat. Some people put their mixture in the sun. I don't prefer that, as it rises too quickly and there's a smell that comes with it. So now we clean our hands. You do not add that in your dough. Oh well, it's your personal choice, but I prefer not to. I feel that skin cells could just come off, and then yeah. So that's what came off from my hands. Yay! Let's bring all of that together. And then we put it together so that we can obviously throw it away. And then we put that into the bin and we clean our surface because we are clean people. Yes. Beautiful. And now we take our mixture and we put it away. And this is a few minutes later, and it looks beautiful, very beautiful. But if we were to do anything with that, it would just be because of impatience. We put it back, and a few minutes later we'll see, and we come back and we open it. We could let it rise more if we are doing something else with it, but because we want oven bread, we'll make use of it as it is right now. Oh, that's so beautiful. So beautiful. Right, so now we are preparing our pan. Add oil. You can use whichever oil you prefer, but I'm using sunflower oil. Right, so now we are using the dough, and I will show you from the get-go how to do this. with each and every one of them in the pan and put them into the pan, and I will leave you to enjoy, to watch and enjoy. few minutes later, we come back to check what it looks like, and it has risen a little bit. And I deal with impatience, so I couldn't wait for it to be taking any longer to do its thing. So I started with a very low heat just for it to rise beautifully, bottom and top. Beautiful. And a couple of minutes later, this is what it looks like. We close it very quickly. And this is the final product. So now what we are going to do is butter the bread. And I will leave you to watch that beautiful process. for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe as I drop more videos. Like, comment. Please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day, evening, morning, wherever you are.